Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy, the FLLTI to the big E here, once again back with another video. So today is something completely different to something we normally do on Footstepz Sports. Today, as you can see by the title, I'm doing a reaction video to my old video. So if you guys don't know, it's been 3 years, last month just gone, probably about 3 weeks, just about a couple of weeks ago, since I uploaded my first ever YouTube video. And it was just a way for me to get myself going. As much as I'd always watched YouTube and I'd always been inspired like people like KSI, Spencer FC, Jesse Wellens from Boyfriend vs Girlfriend and people like that, I never ever expected to be still doing YouTube 3 years later, and it's really amazing for me now to see how far along I've come in them 3 years, if you know what I mean. So when I first started doing YouTube, like, I pretty much wouldn't even have my photo taken by people. So the concept of me sitting in front of a camera and doing this, what I'm doing now with you guys, was unheard of, was obscene. Like, it just wasn't something that I did or would do. I didn't have confidence. I mean, if anything, doing YouTube's been a massive confidence builder, because I remember when I started YouTube, I was like, I'm never even gonna get 10 subscribers, and now sitting at what I'm sitting at and the views that I get is just, for me, is mind-blowing, because I never ever thought you guys would invest in me and take the time to watch my videos. So a lot has changed since my first ever upload. I used to do everything in one take. I'd never done any editing before in my life. As you guys know, if you watch my new stuff, my editing's come a long way since then, which, to be honest, I'm really proud of. It's something I've never really had an interest in, and I've pretty much self-taught myself to film stuff the way I do now and to edit it the way I do. Obviously from people like, as I said earlier, Jesse Wellens from Boyfriend vs Girlfriend, and also Casey as well. I just watch people like that and I really like what they do, and I pretty much tried to do that but with my own twist on it. So this is going to be interesting today. We're going to go and watch my first ever video, and we might watch some more after that as well, and just get a reaction. And I'm fearing the worst, because I remember them being cringy as hell. I haven't watched them for a very long time, and there's a good valid reason for that. So today's going to be really weird. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, smash the thumbs up button, and let's get on with the video, people. Right, so my first ever video that I uploaded 3 years ago, some of you might even know it, because there are people still that watch my channel who have been here since the beginning, and for you guys, thank you very much for that, because it must have been cringy as hell to try and get through. Was called It's a New Day, Yes It Is. So if you didn't know, people, when Footstepz Sports first started, it was solely supposed to be a wrestling channel. Soon I got bored of that, and I started incorporating, obviously, the football, the Man United, and everything else since, and then the vlogs and that lot, because I just had more of an interest of other things to do on YouTube, so it was a way to go. So let's have a look at It's a New Day, Yes It Is.
Hello and welcome to my new channel, Footstepz 1980.
Right, straight away, hello. It's like nothing there. As I said, I will open a video now with, yo, what's going on, you guys? It was just hello, and it was like the most awful hello you could possibly hear as well.
Myself, the FLLTI to the E, and it's a new day, yes it is, because finally I have decided I am going to throw myself out there and do YouTube videos. And basically on this channel I want to do a lot of stuff where you guys interact with me on what content you would like to see. I've got a couple of content. Right,
on that note, it's 3 years later and you guys still don't interact with me on what content you want on this channel, people. So yeah, I'm still waiting for that one. So don't forget, in the comments below, also hit me up on Twitter and all that lot. Let me know what you want to see, people, because I'm still waiting for that.
Steps that I want to do myself. I'm thinking about, for one of my first videos, doing a concept on a subject that seems to be popping up quite a lot lately, especially with John Cena being outspoken about it, which is colour in wrestling, aka blood in wrestling.
Okay, so take away the blood in wrestling bit and what I'm talking about. This is hard for me to watch. I don't even know what I was thinking at the time. The lighting is terrible. The angles that I'm filming in are really bad. I just didn't. Honestly, I didn't have a clue. I didn't have a clue about anything at the time. I just went in it knowing that I wanted to try YouTube, but just not having a clue what I was doing. And it's not as bad as I thought, but it is still cringy at the same time.
So yeah, that is one that I want to do. So that might be one of my first ones that pop up. So I just wanted to give a quick intro video for you guys, so you can get
a quick intro video for you guys, but the video lasted nearly 10 minutes. Says it all. So basically that was my first YouTube video. It's basically just an introduction of saying what I wanted the channel to be. Yeah, really didn't have a clue. And back in these days as well, which is quite funny, everything was one take. I didn't know about editing. I think I didn't even start editing until a good 3 or 4 months into it, and even then my first lot of editing stuff is really, really bad. We'll have a look at that in a minute, but I suppose it was an okay start. I don't know. I personally don't like looking back at it now. I look at the person in this video and don't recognise them, because it wasn't me. It was, as I said, it was someone who wasn't comfortable in front of a camera. Didn't like their photos taken, and yeah, it makes me realise how much I've grown since I started YouTube, to be honest, as a person. Right, so when I started this Where Is Sasha Banks kind of little segment that I did, which was, it literally was a couple of weeks after I started. The concept behind it actually was quite funny, because I was talking to a guy at work about it who actually has got a degree in editing and directing films, and I was speaking to him about, he's a big wrestling fan, and Sasha had gone missing at the time. We were like, where is she? And he came up with this whole mad concept of me going out on the town and with a video camera and wearing a hat and glasses like a proper journalist, and going out like random, making a fool of myself looking for Sasha Banks. And in my head it made sense, like the way it sounded made sense. Obviously at the time that's something that I wouldn't have done. More so I could probably do it now, but this was only like a couple of weeks in after I started YouTube.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy, the FOOTI to the E here, just with another quick video to ask a simple question to the WWE.
So there, you could actually see, just from a couple of weeks from my previous video, how much difference there was already. I can see that the intro's got better, there's more confidence there. I still rock the backwards hat. I think that was the first time the backwards hat came out, but yeah, there's a big difference. This one isn't as cringy as the last one. The next video I'm going to quickly have a look at. This one is probably the one that had my first emotional connection to. So obviously when I got past just the wrestling side of things, I started bringing stuff in like the Man United videos and that. You know, I'm not afraid to go and do something else and something that I know quite a lot about. So this one was basically about Wimbledon Football Club. So background on that is my dad was a massive Wimbledon fan. My dad passed away in 2003 from cancer. So I always went to Wimbledon games with him, as well as Man United. And this video was emotionally connected because it was more like a thing for him. It was a way of me doing a tribute to him. He even had it dedicated to him at the beginning and whatnot, and by this time I'm pretty sure I'd started editing by then as well. Look, I even had a little intro screen, it was like, I was so proud of that. I was like cheesing.
Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy, the FOOTI to the Big E here once again, and as
bad
you can see,
quality in filming.
The rise from the ashes of the People's
Again,
Club. Now,
still rocking the bad camera angle.
There's only one team really you could be talking about, and that is AFC Wimbledon. Now, I was approached by someone asking me to do a video on this. It was quite a very close friend of mine. And
that is true. A friend of mine who also is a Wimbledon fan, because he knew my connection with Wimbledon and my dad and that lot, did actually ask me to do the video on Wimbledon, because he knew that is something I could probably do a good video on. And I'll be honest, this video, even though it's only had, let's have a quick look, it has only had 87 views, but this was the first video I ever done where it got shared onto AFC Wimbledon's website. AFC Wimbledon actually shared this on their website. A couple of Wimbledon fans did see it and comment on it and sent me private messages about how much they liked it, so which was really, really cool. I think this was the first video that I ever did that gave me that confidence boost to go out and try more stuff and do more of a rare stuff.
Was the AFC Wimbledon a team that got founded in...
So there was parts of this video, I can't remember exactly where it was, that I actually found it quite emotional doing. And that is why I also tried to do the photo thing at the end, and that like, it was quite an emotional video for me because it really got out a lot of feelings and that I was going through. So yeah, it was a nice video. I don't cringe when I look back at this video. It's nice, you know. The first time I ever done a 20-minute video as well, and me just rambling rubbish. Pretty much like this one, really. So yeah, I don't mind this video. Like the first one, This New Day, Yes It Is. I cringe when I look at it. I cringe at the title, but I don't mind this one. And I've got subscribers now who subscribed watching this video that still watch me now and still, you know, comment and get in contact with me now. So this really probably was the video that platformed all that. What I'm going to do is, though, I'm going to quickly skip to my first ever bit of editing that I ever did with photos and music. And people, don't shoot me because it's not great, but we're going to sit here and we're going to have a watch of it.
This, and Wimbledon fans, if you like my stuff, maybe like, subscribe and all that stuff. If you like wrestling, boxing, a bit of football thrown in, then I'm your man. So yeah, like, subscribe.
You can actually hear it there, of how emotional video that was for me to do. By the end I was fighting back tears making that video, and you can actually hear it in my voice there. So yeah, it just emphasises how much of emotional video it was for me to actually do.
Yeah, bless.
A short Footstepz sports film. Amazing to see how many like quality players Wimbledon actually had for a team that didn't really get much respect. Warren Barton went on to play for England. Vinnie Jones, captain Wales. Ivan Lennartson just there. Obviously played for Norway. Chrissy Perry went on to Tottenham, had a good career. John Hartson played for Celtic. Hans Sager's got done for match rigging. There you go. Neil Sullivan went off to be goalkeeper for Scotland. Dean Holsworth played for England as well. Marcus Gale played for Rangers and Jamaica. Joe Kinnear recently was the manager of Newcastle. I was actually at that game where they had the 11. It was like an end of season thing. It was really, really weird. MC Harvey from Soul Solid Crew. I think that was how random AFC Wimbledon was when it started. Marcus Gale back representing AFC Wimbledon, who was at the original Wimbledon. And they are back home. The Dons are back home. the stadium's been knocked down, it's been rebuilt, and they are back home. So not the greatest bit of editing there, my first bit of editing. Well, I say that at the time I was well chuffed with it, but now, you know, it is what it is. But it was all part of the learning curve to get where I am today. So, you know, I can't really knock it, to be honest. So I talked about videos that I did and the frame of mind that I was in at the time. So I don't know how much of you really know, or how many people, because not many people watch this video. I went through a couple of years ago with a bad bit of depression. I had a lot of things going on outside of work and in work that caused me to get depressed. And I made a video on mental health awareness while I was going through what I was going through at the time. So it'd be interesting to go back and have a quick look at.
Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy, the FOOT.
Like it? Better quality of picture. New upgrade of title screen. We were moving along nicely.
I've been doing videos with Manchester United blind kid of late, and he made a joking comment to me saying, "Boy, don't you ever sleep?" Because obviously the time difference and the times we can do videos, it's just mad, and he just can't believe that.
That's the truth. So my first ever collab I ever did with a YouTuber was a guy called Manchester Blind Kid, who dropped off the scene out of nowhere. We were talking one day, we were doing videos on a regular basis, and just vanished. He really did vanish. So if you're out there and you're still watching the channel, because that's how you got in contact with what the channel is, I hope you're alright, man, and you're doing well, all that lot. And yeah, so Manchester Blind Kid.
And the truth of the matter is, I don't sleep. I suffer from bad sleep deprivation, which is then
still do.
The last couple of months I have had terrible run of health. Stomach infections, I've had flus, I've had colds.
That is true. That is actually true. I went through a run of doing videos where nothing went right for me. I'd done a Celtic video, was my first video to go, I can't say viral, but it hit a lot of numbers, and it was my first one to really put me out there. Subscribers went through the roof, and then I planned more Celtic videos, and they were actually accommodating for me for stuff like cup finals and that lot. And every time I had a chance to do these videos and do match day vlogs, something would happen. I mean, something would happen. Most of the time, it would be me getting sick, and it was all around this time as well. I still suffer from the sleep deprivation that I spoke about in this video, and I'm not in the place where I was then, but I still do suffer from bad days. A couple of weeks ago I had a bad week. Just the other day I had a really bad day where I was having quite thoughts that you shouldn't be having. So it is still there. It is something I would still like to work on, to build awareness on. But yeah, it's just another place where it shows the confidence that I had from the beginning, from someone who didn't like being in front of a camera, was quite happy to sit here and talk about the fact that I was having mental health issues and that I suffer from depression, which was, you know, really, really, I suppose, in a way I saw it as, if I did it, other people might do it, and I'm always open for people to talk to me if they're struggling. My partner suffers from anxiety and depression, so I'm always there to help people if they need to be. I understand. So if you suffer from it, guys, and you subscribe to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, all in the link, hit me up. I'll be there to talk to you at any time.
I'm under a lot of pressure with other things apart from YouTube. As you guys know, I've got 3 kids, I've got a partner.
The YouTube pressure, to be honest, I used to put on myself. I used to think I have to upload daily. Every day you need an upload. And at the beginning, I was doing 2 or 3 uploads a day, multiple during the week. And it just got too much. And to be honest, it's probably one of the reasons why I dropped off the scene, was because I just burnt myself out, because I was just on YouTube all the time. I literally would think about YouTube all day and come home, do a video as soon as I walked through the door, and not talk to my partner, not talk to my kids, get this video done, edit it, get uploaded, because that's all my mental thinking was. That's all like I was thinking, was build my subscriber base, build this, build that, and it took the enjoyment out of it, because I started off doing these videos as a thing for me to express myself, and I ended up going a different path with it. So for the 1 year anniversary of Footstepz Sports, I went to school and also played alongside Nathan Ennan, who was a Premier League striker for West Brom, played for Wigan and that lot. And I thought, what better way to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of Footstepz Sports than doing an interview with a sports personality. And I thank Nathan for taking his time out with me to do these videos, and yeah, they came out really good. Got a lot of positive feedback. Again, was another video that got shared by Wigan put it on their website. A lot of Wigan fan pages shared it as well, and it done really good numbers and done good views and good likes. Got a lot of subscribers off of it, and I thank Nathan for allowing me to push him on the questions that I pushed him with, and I thank Nathan for being as open as he was with the answers that I was pushing for questions with. Like obviously we touched on him being a Muslim and how that affected his football and stuff like that, and he didn't have to answer them, and I made it perfectly clear to him before we done the interview, you don't have to answer these questions if you don't want to, and he didn't shy away from any of the questions. He was quite open and answered them all. Big E here once again with another video. So it's a special day today. Footstepz Sports is officially 1 year old today. Quite a funny story, this little medley at the beginning that I done with his goals and a little bit of music. The English Football League tried to copyright me, and they tried to claim it off me, and I had to tell them that no, Nathan gave me the footage and he's giving me the okay on it. But yeah, no, the cheeky gits, they tried to copyright me. One thing I like about Nathan, like, apart from obviously I know him from school and that, and he was open with me doing the interviews, that when you watch this, his goals were bangers. Like, he didn't know how to score a simple tap in. He always loved the big theatrical goal and the bangers. Just who he was, really. First of all, Nathan, I'd just like to thank you for taking this time to do this interview with me and that. Obviously, I followed your career for a long time. Never done an interview in my life. Sat there like I knew what I was doing. With my sheets of paper, I had loads of sheets of paper and I had like questions all over the place.
Right, you finished? No, I moved on to Ipswich after Preston.
Okay.
And then finished at Crewe.
The main reason why I wanted to do an interview with Nathan is because obviously he's a Man United fan like myself, but because he played at Old Trafford against people like Ronaldo and that lot, I always wanted to get his insight, and I thought what better way to do it than obviously a video for the channel. So yeah, and as I said, I can't thank Nathan enough for cooperating and doing it with me. You know, I went into these videos, well, this one, just thinking, 20 minutes with Nathan would be fine, I can get an interview out of him. Me and him sat there for over an hour chatting, and I edited it down to 40 minutes, and we went back a week later and done another one because we still had so much more to cover in his career, and both of the videos came out really, really great. So yeah, I'm really pleased with these two, to be honest. They're another ones are my ones that I'm really proud of. So we're going to finish it on a recent video. I'm just going to play the start of this one. So this was the premiere episode of Fishing with Footstepz, and I thought I'd try something new. This is where obviously you can tell my editing's come a long way since when I first started, and the way I'm thinking about positioning cameras now and that, and you can see it here by the results of this video. Still wearing the same red backwards cap. Just a change. I need to do better titles, I know that. So yeah, as you can see there, my editing's come a long way from there. I can now plan out videos better. I know how I want my video to look. I know what I need to do to get that look. So yeah, it just shows you if you have an interest in something and you work hard at it, you can achieve things that you never thought is possible. Like, I never thought I'd get to do YouTube 3 years later and getting the views that I get now. It's just amazing. This video actually came about because at the time I started watching a lot of fishing videos on YouTube. I started making friends at work. We started going out fishing. I was enjoying it. I'm going to go back to it. More Footstepz, more fishing with Footstepz coming soon, people. So stay tuned. And I was watching a lot of a guy from America called Tall Fisherman Jay. If you've not checked out his videos or you're not seeing his videos, you like fishing, check him out. He's really, really good. And Carl and Alex Fishing, which are two young guys from the UK, now started doing YouTube full time through their fishing videos. And I liked, again, I watched them, I got inspired, and I was enjoying my fishing. I thought, well, why not get a GoPro and do some fishing videos as well. This probably wasn't the best ever video to do, apart from the beginning of the video was really, really good. We actually only just caught one fish that day, but it will be something I'll be going back to do, and I'm looking forward to doing more.
Little one is on a float just over there. I don't know if you can see it, go a bit closer. So yeah, float's just over there. I'm on a feeder, so I've got the feeder on, nuggets on the bottom, and hopefully we can catch some fish. It's been a bit rainy.
It was nice.
Fish and get some nice fish.
I was surprised what good footage I got with this camera, to be honest, and I only caught one fish. It was a nice day, nevertheless, and it's given me a new concept to go out and do and enjoy. So yeah, there'll be more fishing with Footstepz coming soon, people, to the channel. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop that video there. I'm gonna wrap this video up now because it's turned out to be a pretty long video and I've got to edit it down. So I hope you've enjoyed this video of me reacting to my old stuff and giving you some stories and insights of how I was thinking at the time and the things behind it. If you liked it, smash the thumbs up button. If you want to see me do more reaction videos, it's something that I'm open to doing. So anything like best goals, knockouts, botches in wrestling, or anything even in non-wrestling, or non-sport, I can do that as well. Obviously, I've got the Footstepz channel, so I can always put it on there. If you guys think it would be something appropriate for this channel, or I don't think it is, I can always put it over there, and the link will always be below, like it is now, for my second channel, for you to pop over there anyway. So this was your boy FOOTI to the Big E, signing out once again with another video. Thank you for joining me on this tour of old videos and cringy moments from Footstepz Sports over the last 3 years. Thank you for all your love and support lately on all the videos I've been doing, and I'll be back very, very soon with some more stuff. And I'm thinking about doing some Football Manager videos with you guys. So if you like that idea, smash the thumbs up button, and I'll be back really, really soon. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and I'm out of here, guys. Bless and peace, people. Take care.